Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the vendors table. My name is MC Midday. As you might notice, today we are not in the studio. We're doing something different today. We are going to be touring wedding venues. So we're going to be touring venues up and down the country to showcase what your wedding could look like in any of these spaces. So today we're going to start at 30 Euston Square, which is in central London. It is a Grade 2 listed award-winning venue. It's got an Edwardian facade, as you'll see in the shots, and it has a sort of Greek revival architecture to it. As it's Grade 2 listed, of course, a lot of the features have to remain traditional. So you'll see a lot of tiling and a lot of decoration from the 1900s as we walk through the space. So we're going to head inside. We're going to go straight up to the first floor, which is where the first set of spaces that we're going to look at is. And then we're going to explore this whole space and hopefully get the answers to the questions that you might have. Right, so here we are on the first floor. This is the first space that we're going to explore today. So we are currently in what is called the bridge, which will take us through to the heritage rooms. Now the heritage rooms are probably what you would use for your actual ceremony, which will most likely be in the Princess Gate room, which is the biggest heritage room they have here. So we'll go into there and explore that. There are also some smaller heritage rooms that you could use for if your bridal party wants to get changed, or if you wanted a storage space for your vendors, for example. So we'll explore those spaces as well. So this is again another welcome area where you could just have some light canapes or drinks, teas and coffees, to welcome your guests as they wait for your ceremony to start, or whichever part of the day that you wanted to have down here as well. So again, we've got lovely furniture in here as well, which can be used and customizable for whatever it is that you're looking for. It's called heritage rooms, as you'll see, because there's a lot of history here, and you've got all the oak paneling that goes on around. So let's explore the other rooms and see what we've got. All right, so here we are in Princess Gate, which is the biggest of the heritage rooms. We have 6 heritage rooms on the first floor, including this room. The other rooms are smaller. We'll give you a glimpse of those as well. So they'd probably be used for if you wanted to use it as a space to change, or if you wanted your vendors to have somewhere to store their stuff. Those would work great for that. This, however, could be used as a space for your ceremony. And in that layout, it could hold up to 50 people. So imagine you'd have your walkway down the middle of the room, you'd have your chairs either side. So yeah, it is a Grade 2 listed building, as I mentioned earlier. So you've got loads of the original features that still have to be kept in place. You've got all this lovely oak paneling. You've got lovely features on the ceiling and on the walls. The cornicing and detailing is beautiful. You've got this amazing marble fireplace, which I think is a feature and probably the centerpiece of this room. So you'd probably want to try and have everything centered around that. If you did want to add this room onto the package of the rooms upstairs, which I'll show you in a moment, I think this at the weekend is around about £1,000 to add on, and the smaller rooms are, I think, around £400. But all details will need to be double checked with the venue. As I mentioned, their details will be below in the description. So if you want any more information, feel free to give them a shout. They're really helpful. So yeah, any questions you have, fire them across. And yeah, if you like the space, see what you can do. So now we're going to head up to the 5th floor, and I'll see you up there. All right, so welcome to the 5th floor. This is probably the space that most people have been waiting to see. So we've just walked into the Stevenson Room. On this floor, you've got 3 rooms, and you'll have access to all of them if you book the space. So this is Stevenson. We've got Euston Room that way, and we've got the roof terrace as well, which we'll show you in a second. Now this space is probably somewhere you'd want to use as like a reception space to welcome them in for their canapes. You can have your drinks and food laid out here. All the furniture is movable, so you can have all different sort of variations of the room space if you wanted. We have a skylight here as well, which is going to bring in lots of natural light to the space. You've got these cool chandeliers hanging down, which when it does get darker, is going to glow, and it's got that gold tint to it, so it's really lovely. I'll see if we can get some pictures and we'll have some shots in there for you guys. So yeah, across the 3 spaces, you can have 230 people standing, or if you were going to have cabaret style in the Euston Room, it's 160 guests. So actually, we'll just walk through to the Euston Room now to give you just a sort of feel for the space and how big it is. So here we are. This is the Euston Room. As you can see, it's a very long space. You've got some width as well. It is a bare room at the moment, so just use your imagination and picture. You've got the dance floor here, maybe you've got the stage there. You've got round tables on that side, round tables on this side. So like I say, you can have 160 guests in here, and you can have it in all sorts of variations. So they've got round tables, you can also have long tables if you wanted as well. So the hire of this room comes with the furniture, so you've got your tables, you've got your chairs. If you didn't want to use the tables and chairs that they have, then you are welcome to hire some outside as well. So you can have whatever variation you would like. You can use dry ice and sparklers in this room, that is permitted. But if you are going to use candles, they do have to be battery, so you're not allowed to open flames in this room. Yeah, what else can we talk about? We have a bar as well that can be moved around, so it can be in this space, it can be in the Stevenson Room, it can also be in the Terrace as well. It's actually set up in the Terrace right now, so when we go out there I'll show you that. So that can be moved around. The drinks license for the venue is till 12:30. You can have the pay bar option, which will see your guests can just buy their drinks as and when required. They have a corkage option, so you can bring your own drinks and serve those as you require. Also, some of the packages they provide come with drinks, or up to 4 drinks per person, so that's an option you can go for. In terms of pricing for this space, I think it ranges from £135 per person up to £250 per person, and that includes the venue space, it includes catering, it includes up to 4 drinks per person depending on the package you go for. It includes some light decor, it includes the furniture as well, so chairs, tables, table covers and chair covers as well. We've also got a projector in here, so if you did want to show a video, I know sometimes grooms have got like these videos that they want to show their brides, which is always amazing. So we've got a projector there, we've got a projector screen that's going to pop down from the wall over there. We also have got these big TV screens as well rolling around, so if you did want to have anything for show, you could do it that way as well. Another really cool feature about this venue is it comes with one room for the bride and groom, which they can use either the night before the wedding or the night after the wedding, or if they didn't want to use any of those nights, they can use it for up to 12 months after their date. And this is one of those rooms. So there's 41 rooms, they're all pretty similar in size. And as you can see, the decoration is lovely. It's a lovely space where you can just come and feel relaxed. The guests as well can book it out, so after the wedding, once they've enjoyed their festivities, maybe they had a bit too much to drink, they can just come down, lay their head here, and then get refreshed in the morning. So yeah, definitely a nice addition to have. As I say, with the package that you book, one room does come with it, and the option for guests to book is available as well. The rooms are fixed at £199, including VAT, which is a great price for a room like this in central London. Yeah, a lovely feature to consider when thinking about booking this venue. Right, so we're out on the terrace now. It's a lovely day today, so we're gonna really see what the terrace can give us in the space. So like I say, this comes with both of those rooms, the Stevenson Room and the Euston Room. You can sort of have this as like a little breakout section. You could probably have your canapes and drinks out here as well. So yeah, as I say, we have this bar here that's movable. So you can have it in here, you can have it inside one of the rooms. But obviously with the weather today, it works perfectly out here. You've got these whole arrangements of chairs and decoration that can be customized and adjusted to whatever your likes are, whatever your needs are. So yeah, you've got also these sort of rattan pieces of furniture which can be moved out or swapped out. You've got these chairs and tables that can also be altered as well. So it's a really customizable space. Whatever you're looking for, whatever you need within this space, the venue are able to do. They're quite flexible with that as well. So whatever your needs are, give them a shout and they'll have all the information you need for them. Yeah, so I think that probably brings us to the end of the tour. If you would like more information, the contact details for the venue will be in the description. Give them a shout. Also, let us know what you want from the tours. If whatever questions you have, what more detail you want to go through, and we will get those answered for you. We're going to be doing a lot more venue tours, so keep an eye out on this space. And that's another episode of Vendor Stable.